What's up bafflers, James here. This is my second last minute video. I'm on r/YouTube on Reddit and found this. FTC will charge you $42,000 per video if it's not marked as kid-friendly content on YouTube. So this is a headline and a half, or it's a subreddit or whatever you call it. I'm really not up to date with Reddit. I've not really used it much, so please don't comment in the comments I'm using the wrong terms and all that kind of stuff, because I don't know. It's on the r/YouTube subreddit, that's all I know. So, let's get started. So, I'll just read this bit in the highlighted area here. If the FTC decides an uploaded video is kid-directed, but sees it not marked as kid-directed, the creator could face a fine of over $42,000 per video. Now that is boggling. This is what I usually edit. That financial liability is enough to bankrupt most creators. So yeah, that is quite concerning. That is a lot of money for one. This is one video. It's not a whole channel. That's one video. I mean, I know it could, and I don't know how legitimate this is or not. Is this a screenshot from the FTC or what? I don't recognise the website, I must admit. So take from this what you will. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and ding so you don't miss a thing. For limited edition merch, techbaffle.shop. So let's get started. So it also mentions here that YouTube also plans to use machine learning, for better or worse, to implement a system that will find kid-directed content and identify them as such, even if creators didn't check the box. Now, we all know that YouTube's algorithms and stuff, they haven't always worked in the past. I'm not the first one to spot that. That's a well-known fact. It's messed up quite a few times, such as the advertiser-friendly content thing that pretty much all videos just got flagged. So there's certain things which work better than others. Admittedly, they do fix things and it does work better now than it used to. However, I can't imagine this working very well. Call me a skeptic, but I don't know, I could just imagine. Say for example, in my video I put a time card in for SpongeBob saying, a few minutes later. That's a terrible impression. And just from that 2 seconds or whatever of kid-friendly content, as you could call it, does that mean the entire video is? I wouldn't say it is, because it's just 2 seconds out of the entire video. If that was the whole video, then fair enough, but it isn't. So certain things I find obvious, like say, just to say like Barney the Dinosaur, Dora the Explorer, all that kind of stuff, you know that is especially targeted at kids. There's no doubt about it. But things get a little bit more blurry when you get into things like gaming or something. Who really, like, if it's Dora the Explorer the game, well, you know who the target audience is. But say something a bit more abstract is, I mean, I can't think of anything on the top of my head, that's embarrassing, but something that's a bit more abstract that could be enjoyed by a wide array of people. It's really difficult to determine whether that video is necessarily made for children or whatever they call it, because it's kind of made for everybody. That's the problem. Like, it really isn't that clear. So if you've uploaded anything on YouTube recently, this is something that I'm now currently uploading to YouTube. Another last minute video. Funny enough, but I was just looking at this bit here. So every time you upload using the upload video beta, so if you upload the normal one, it won't ask you this, but if you upload using the beta one, which I'm sure will become the normal one very shortly, it will ask you this question: is this video made for kids? So regardless of your location, so it doesn't matter, it's not just US or whatever, it applies to everybody, I guess. You're legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, and or other laws. You're required to tell us whether your videos are made for kids. And then if you click that link, it goes to this page here, which gives you a sort of massively vague description. I've got to be perfectly honest. It's really, I mean, fair enough, it gives you some examples. We'll get into it. So, so According to the FTC's guidance on COPPA, a video is child-directed, which we call made for kids, if children are the primary audience based on the factors described below, or if the children are not the primary audience, but the video is still directed at children based on the factors below. Now, what the massive thing I have, the biggest thing about this, the main problem with it, is that it says down here, age of a child in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13. However, if you look at YouTube analytics, you don't get that analytic. It's not even there. So how do you even know? I mean, I guess you could say maybe if your videos are a lot more viewed for 13 to 17 rather than other years, then it may indicate that. But you don't really know, do you? Because it doesn't tell you. You can go onto an individual video on analytics as well if you click see more down there. I've just opened it in a new tab. If you want to search a particular video, like free up storage. Okay, don't then. There we go. So this is my most popular video, so it will probably have the most data. So the most popular age range from here is 18 to 24. 25 to 34, and then a tiny bit from 35 to 44. So, funny enough, there's absolutely no data, even from 13 to 17, or anyone above 44. I mean, it could be that no one has ever watched my video if they're under 18 or over 44, but I don't know. It basically, it's a bit confusing. I mean, YouTube obviously know this data, so I guess they do. So they could determine, but I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. So, without me trying to cut loads of random gibberish out, I'll get on with it. So, when deciding whether or not your channel or video is made for kids, as YouTube calls it, you should consider the various factors, including subject matter of the video, e.g. educational content for young children. So if you're doing a primary school education video or stuff like that, like your learning sort of video, then that's fairly obvious what the target age is. Whether children are your intended or actual audience of the video. So again, this is a little bit strange because you don't know unless you plan in ahead. So intended, obviously, that makes it a lot more obvious. Whether the video includes child actors or models. Whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, including animated characters or cartoon figures. Now, this is, I mean, that one's fairly obvious, I guess, but this one here is less obvious, because, say for example, I uploaded a video fairly recently about Lego. Now, to me, I mean, you know the classic phrase, what was the phrase of Lego? Is it like, from 3 to 99 or something? I don't know. So, as long as you're not 100, you can enjoy Lego. So, Lego is one of those things where I think it's quite universal, really, because some people pretend to not like Lego. They go, oh yeah, I've outgrown that now, but it's still quite fun to me. So, I still like playing Lego. But regardless of that, I think the actual Lego toy itself was 10 plus, I think. So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit strange. I guess you could say that video. I mean, fun fact, I uploaded that video using the old upload video feature, so I didn't tick any of the boxes, so I haven't stated who the video is designed for. However, if YouTube were going to enable this upload video beta as a permanent thing, instead of having an option to use this or use the old one, then I would have to select one of these options. So the problem is, say if you made a Lego video and you thought, oh, okay, then it's a toy, so it must be made for kids. If you click that, features like personalized ads and notifications won't be available on videos made for kids. Videos that are set for made as, this is all a bit of a tongue twister. Videos that are set as made for kids are more likely to be recommended alongside other kids' videos. Now, when I first thought about it, I thought, well, fair enough, YouTube Kids app, because that's kind of what it's for. It's not going to have loads of random advertisements for irrelevant things. Like, usually it's like, a lot of my adverts are usually about stock trading and random stuff like that, even though I haven't done that in my life. but that's targeting for you. So I'm not going to rant on about that. Anyway, so you get lots of random advertisements. Some of them are more specific. Like a lot of the time I do see adverts and I think, oh yeah, that's actually quite cool, and actually click onto it. But sometimes they don't quite hit the mark. But yeah, basically that's what personalized ads are. So if you select this option on your video, you won't get personalized ads. So ads will all be irrelevant to your viewers. Now, I don't know about you, but like I was just saying, if you get an ad which is not really relevant, you're probably not going to click it because you think, well, what's that got to do with me? If you're, I don't know, make a really strange example. I don't know. Say, for example, you're in London and it's coming up with trains in Scotland or something. I mean, fair enough, you could travel to Scotland and go on a train, but it's probably more likely you're going to be using trains in London. So seeing that advert is probably not going to make much difference to you. That's a terrible example, I know, but I can't think of anything from the top of my head. You get the idea. You kind of want adverts which are more suitable for what you do because you're more likely to click through to them. That's the whole point of an advert. So personalized ads won't be available if you select this option. I mean, I'm surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm surprised if you don't just select that option, it'll just say no adverts. Like, just no adverts at all. I think on the YouTube Kids app, I don't think it has any adverts on it, but obviously on normal YouTube it does. So yeah, it's all a bit strange. I think the problem is a lot of people, like say for example I upload another Lego video, I'd select no, it's not made for kids, because I just want the video just to act like it normally does and just show normal personalised adverts. That's just, if you're not a YouTuber, you're probably not particularly bothered about what kind of adverts are what, because you just think they're all the same. But if you're a YouTuber, you kind of want people to at least see adverts that they're interested in. Otherwise, you're going to get a loss of revenue. It's quite simple. It's not going to work out well for you. So I just think a lot of people are going to select no on all the videos they upload just because it will just mean the video acts as normal. However, this could also impact views as well. If you select this, does this make your video view less than it would have? I don't know. But if you select no on all the videos, say for example, I don't know, it's probably not allowed, but if you upload a SpongeBob video and you think, oh, fair enough, SpongeBob, it must be, yes, it's made for kids. But if you selected no and the FTC see it and say, oh, look, you're uploading a video and you selected no even though it should be yes. But, I mean, SpongeBob is another one of those things. I'm sure a lot of people have watched SpongeBob and enjoy SpongeBob even if they're not kids. Like, it's just what it is. It's all a bit blurry. So I think the problem is that a lot of it is opinion based. It's their opinion if your video is... It says it will find these videos, but it's an opinion, isn't it? I just don't get it. It's all really strange. The thing is, I would understand this if it was the other way round. If you're uploading a video which is not designed for kids and you selected it is designed for kids, because you could see the complications. Whereas the other way around, I just don't see the problem with it. If anything, you're probably restricting your own views if you select the other option. So why do they need to fine you $42,000? I don't get it. It could just be a scare to make people comply with the rules. That's probably what it is. I don't think it would actually work or actually happen. But I don't know. It's all a bit strange. So I can see I'm running in 14 minutes. That's what happens when I'm rambling on. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. I think I've had a couple of comments already about this, so it's interesting to discuss a few things about it because it's all a bit strange and I don't quite understand. So a few people have replied to this as well. But yeah, hopefully this video at least informs a few people. I'm sorry if my information is really, really not well researched or anything, because this is all new to me. I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll put the Reddit link in the description. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe and ding so you don't miss a thing. Onwards to 5k. If you like this video, smash that like button. Daily uploads. Don't forget to follow me at TechBaffle. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat. For the latest, head over at techbaffle.com. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but we'll soon see whether this impacts views as well. Will views crazily just go straight down, or maybe they might even go up? I don't know. But obviously, if this affects views, that alone will affect a lot of creators. If your views, say, go down by 10%, that's 10% less. This isn't an accurate thing. It's approximately 10% less revenue. So that obviously makes a huge difference to a lot of creators, because videos cost money to make. Not everything is a free video. Like, although there is a lot of promotional videos and stuff, but a lot of videos do cost money. So yeah, that's one thing to consider. Will it affect views? Will it affect who sees your video? Is it going to put videos that are made for kids higher up in the search engine or lower down? It's all a bit, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a bit more clarification in the future. So maybe YouTube might actually, I know they've created this page here, but they obviously haven't mentioned this. Dun dun dun. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to think about it whilst I end this video. Thanks for watching and have a baffling day.